What's up guys, it's Red Stick and I'm back again with another great gameplay commentary. It's Throwback Thursday and this week I'm featuring all of the old Call of Duty games since COD4. So sit back, stay tuned and listen up. This week I'm going to be talking about my favorite time of life, the 90s. And all of the background music were songs that I listened to when I was a kid. Who remembers actually getting up early on Saturday to watch cartoons? I do. Anybody remember Oregon Trail? Wow. Every time we got to play Oregon Trail at school, it was awesome. I remember those old IBM computers. Wow. How horrible were they? Anybody remember 56K or dial-up? Wow. Internet sure is great now, huh? Goosebumps? Were those books even scary? Wax on, wax off, Daniel-san. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? The game? The TV show? Anybody remember Super Nintendo? Mario 3? I don't know. I do. Home Alone? 1, 2, and 3. What? 3? Was that even a movie? Macaulay Culkin was the real kid. You ever have a birthday party at a skating rink? I know I did, guys. All these kids nowadays have MP3 players. Man, what's that? All we had was Walkmans and CD players. I collected Pogs, not Pokemon cards. I watched the Power Rangers. I read the Hardy Boys and Nancy Drew books. I knew how to do the Macarena. I watched Are You Afraid of the Dark and TGIF. I remember when we actually went outside to play. I remember LA Gear light up sneakers. Those things were awesome. Blu-ray, DVD, what's that? All the movies I ever watched were VHS. Be Like Mike is not a movie with Little Bow Wow. It's what every player in the NBA wanted. Anybody ever solve an argument by a foot race? I didn't because I was slow, but a lot of my friends did. Anybody know all the words to the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme song? Doesn't everybody? Remember when you couldn't save a video game? You had to either turn it off or turn it on, and Mario was the only game we had? Toys R Us was better than the mall. Nickelodeon was my favorite station on TV. I actually thought pencils were cool because they were yikes. I actually thought that Brain could take over the world. I was scared of the Tremors. And that Wile E. Coyote would actually catch the Roadrunner. I remember Shaq's first album. I remember when Will Smith wasn't a giant star. I remember Forrest Gump. Talking to my friends on AOL Instant Messenger. Thinking I was cool when I got my own phone in my room. The prizes in the bottom of the cereal box. I remember shows like Hey Dude, The Secret World of Alex Mack, Ren and Stimpy, Doug. Was that dude whipped or what? And what kind of last name is Mayonnaise? How hot was Kelly from Saved by the Bell? I remember yo-yos, slinkies, laser pointers. Those were the toys we had. We didn't have iPads and Knacks or Kindle whatevers. We just invented games. We had fun with what we had. The 90s was a great time to grow up. Anybody remember watching the Wonder Years? Pee Wee Herman? That dude ended up in jail. Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Raphael. Are these guys great artists? No, they were the Ninja Turtles. Probably the best cartoon ever. And then they had the movies, The Secret of the Ooze. I still want to roast Master Splinter. Inspector Gadget? Was that some movie or was it a great cartoon? And who didn't want to see the Claw? Speaking of wanting to see the Claw, what the hell did Wilson look like? The 90s were when I thought McDonald's was actually good, when Christmas was my favorite time of the year, when Kool-Aid was my favorite drink, when I wanted to visit Mr. Rogers' neighborhood and I learned everything I knew from Bill Nye the Science Guy, when I knew all the words to the songs and movies on Disney, when we used to get cool toys and Happy Meals, when we ran through sprinklers in the backyard, thinking The Sandlot was the best movie ever, playing kickball and dodgeball until the streetlights came on and it was time to come in, heads up 7-Up, red light green light, hide and go seek, Dennis the Menace, boy bands, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, the beginning of Eminem. The 90s was like the best time to grow up, and I really miss it. But hey, I'm an adult now, so let's see what the early 2000s are gonna have in store for us. If you weren't born in the 90s, you probably don't remember most of this stuff. But if you were, and you remember all of this stuff, please like the video. Guys, as always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. This has been your boy Red Stick. Have a great day.